My 10th favorite minigame is Whale of a Time, and this game would have probably ended up higher, but it sadly no longer works properly since a recent update. But the game involves you being launched out of the blowhole of an orca and then trying to land in different color squares. And flying up to the top of my world and frantically guiding yourself down is really exciting, and then when someone dies from missing their target is absolutely hilarious. I also think that the orca theme matches the gameplay perfectly. My 9th favorite minigame is Tool Trade. Despite being one of my slowest paced games, it's probably the one that requires the most thought. It's basically a simple card game made inside of Minecraft. It's now even better than when I built it in my videos because I added 2 more item frames that allows for more trades. And then when we had the tournament, we had some really close games and a very funny moment when I accidentally cheated. My 8th favorite minigame is Flop. I made Flop at a time when I was still learning how redstone worked in Minecraft, and the game's all about dodging extending pistons while trying to accurately fling your fishing rod to knock the other player down. It's a game that anyone can understand after only playing for a few seconds, but it takes a lot of time to master. It's non-stop Flop action. My 7th favorite minigame is Castle Crumble. Castle Crumble is another game that's all about strategy and just a little bit of luck. Both players build a sandcastle and hide a coloured piece of wool somewhere inside. They then take turns trying to track down the other person's block while also defending their own. There are so many different options for how you could build your castle and attack the other players, meaning that it should never get dull or repetitive. The sandcastle theme also fits the gameplay really well. My 6th favourite minigame is Bouncy Boats. Bouncy Boats is one of the oldest minigames in my funland and the one that requires the most teamwork. Players need to work together to get from one side of the river by allowing them to jump off each other's boats. It's mainly about parkour, but then turns to dodgems once the boats get close together. There are few things more satisfying than jumping off an opponent's boat and ending up winning the round. You are also treated to the sight of your frog poking out its tongue and the other frog crying at the end of the game. What more could you want? My 5th favorite minigame is Fashion Sense. This is one of my most challenging games. Players take it in turns trying to remember 2 outfits that quickly slide past a doorway, and then try dressing armor stands with the same outfits. It sounds easy, but trust me, it's not. I'm really proud of the redstone and just how easy the game is to set up and play. It's also just as fun to play by yourself. My 4th favorite minigame is Broth Brawl. Minigames don't get much simpler than Broth Brawl. All players jump into a giant cooking pot and try and knock each other off huge vegetables and into the water. Despite the simplicity, Broth Brawl is always intense and hilarious rounds come frequently. It is just as fun playing with 2 players as it is with 8. It's one of my most striking minigames to look at and one we always keep going back to. My 3rd favourite minigame is Sharky Shark. Sharky Shark is a game that's all about hooking a minecart or shark onto your boat. The fun in Sharky Shark is all about the back and forth gameplay that happens all the time. With 2 equally skilled players, rounds can last a surprisingly long time, and they're full of comebacks and moments where it looks like someone is definitely going to win. The mini boats and wavy sea also help make it one of my best looking minigames in my funland. My 2nd favourite minigame is Flower Power. Flower Power is my only PvP battle minigame in my entire funland. It is all about trying to collect the other team's flowers and placing them on top of your plant pot. The big twist is that you're also allowed to pick up your own flowers so that your opponents need to take you out in order to win. This allows for lots of different options for strategies, and the relatively small arena means that games are fun no matter how many players are in the game. Battling in Minecraft is always fun, and Flower Power works as a great game mode and arena for some really exciting battles. My number 1 favourite minigame in my funland is Temple Trap. I have never had more fun playing a minigame in a video than when we had our Temple Trap tournament. None of my other games come close to the tension and excitement you feel when trying to avoid the Seekers while you sneak around the temple. Every game we played was completely different, but usually ended in an exciting chase. The giant pyramid stands out in my funland when you look at it from the outside, but it's the hiding, sneaking and running that goes on inside that makes it my favourite minigame in my funland.